Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and supporting the channel throughout Vlogmas. We are 2 weeks in now. This video will be uploaded on the 15th of December. We're almost there, we're almost at Christmas. And yeah, I hope you've been enjoying all the videos and all the content that's been coming your way. As you can see, I'm in my England shirt today. But yeah, as some of you may or may not know, I am actually English. And today I'm going to be taking you through a collection of all my football stuff that I have accumulated over the years through travel and through just the love of the game. I'll be splitting it up into 3 sections. Firstly, we'll be going through my football shirts, and then I've got a selection of things just off camera, and I'll be going through kind of programs and stuff from my earlier life as a young boy, as an English football fan living down south of the border. I've got a load of my Liverpool programs, badges, scarves, all that kind of stuff I picked up from all the Liverpool games I've been to over the years, as well as some of the other grounds that I've covered and I've been to in the country of England. And then after that is another exciting part of my collection of like just football stuff and memorabilia, which is all the stuff I've picked up, which I'm looking at just now. I've picked it up over the course of having this YouTube channel, from Sparta Prague stuff to Bali United to stadium tour lanyards from all around the world to my football from East Fife. You're gonna love it, so do stick around for that. But firstly, a huge thank you to the Football Storehouse. I've got something to show you. Here we go. The Football Storehouse have sent me what looks like a pizza, but it's not. It is a mystery box. Now, I will be unpacking this mystery box on camera for you so you can see what is included. And the Football Storehouse, their website and their Instagram and their social media accounts will be in the description box below. So once you've watched this video, do go down and give them a follow and let them know I sent you. Thank you very much. So they do mystery boxes in men's, women's and children's sizes, and you can go on and select your sizes. And it's important that you choose your size because you will receive within the mystery box a mystery football shirt in your size. And yes, you can select your size so you're not going to get some random shirt that doesn't fit you. And you can also deselect teams. So if, like me, you absolutely despise Man United, you're not going to get any Man United stuff. So don't worry, they've got you covered. Prices range from £20 to £30 depending on whether you're a kid or an adult, and they also do have promo prices currently. So yeah, do check out their website. Again, link in the description box below. They are perfect to hand over instantly as a gift. There is no additional wrapping required if you don't want to, and it's completely hassle-free. You'll receive it like this, and yeah, you can hand it straight over to someone. And do make sure you order ASAP if you're thinking about it for Christmas, so you get them in time for the big day. And also, how about this? Here's a challenge for you. If you do get one, then whatever the mystery shirt is that you get, how about you load up FIFA, you load up FM, Football Manager, and you start a career as that team, try and win them the World Cup if it's an international team, or the Champions League if it's a club team. I've still not looked inside here and I cannot wait to see what I've got. And just a few disclaimers for all the COVID madness that's going on at the moment. So all products are cleaned once received, all items in the box are disinfected, and all protective equipment is used when touching the stock. And yeah, they run regular competitions and raffles and stuff like that on Instagram and Facebook. Again, all their information is below, so do check that out. And so, before I show you some of my favourite football shirts and some of my programs, let's see what I'm going to be adding to the collection. Look at that, beautifully wrapped. I've got 2 shirts in here. Here we go, this is the first one. I'm going to go for this one first. Right. Here we go. What have we got? What are we adding to the collection? It is New Balance, and it is Lille, former team of Eden Hazard, and who else has played for Lille? Gervinho. Look at that. That is... Look, and actually, I've not got a yellow shirt, so I'll be adding that to my collection. That's quality. Look at that. So yes, there we go. A Lille shirt to add to the collection. I don't even think I have a French shirt, actually. I don't have a yellow or a French shirt. So there we go. Lille, you're added to the collection. What else do we have here? So I feel like we've got another... This may be the gift box that we have here. We've got another shirt. This is the great fun about a mystery box. You just don't know what you're going to get. Oh, look at that. Long sleeved as well. Love a long sleeved shirt. Got one on right now. Holzwickeder Sports Club. They sound German. Let's Google them. Wow, so yeah, a smaller club in Germany, and look at that. It's got your 10 on the back. Wow, I absolutely love that. That is going to go brilliant in the collection. And as you can see from the collection, I do like blue shirts as well. And I do like long sleeve shirts. So that is quality. 2 shirts in my mystery box. Doesn't get much better than that. Yeah, there is more stuff in the mystery box to go through, and we will be going through that in a sec once I'm going through my pieces of memorabilia. But since we've opened the shirts, I'll show you some of mine from the collection. Right, so some of my favourites. I've worn this in a few of my vids before. Look at that, that is such a nice shirt. Adidas, blue, the Scotland badge with the thistles in there. I needed a Scotland shirt, I make enough videos up here. And yeah, that's one of my faves. Look at the old tartan, Climber Cool. That's a beauty, absolute beauty. Next up, I'm gonna show you my Liverpool shirt. You can tell this one's been worn a lot and washed a lot. It's got the old Premier League patches. Now there is someone on the back. He no longer plays for Liverpool, but he played in this kit in 2013-14. He's no longer with us. I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to guess who you think it might be in 3, 2, 1. It is Big Phil Coutinho, a man who I was gutted about when he left. But yeah, what a player and what a season he had in this shirt. This is one of my faves. Next up, we got a PSV away shirt. And then this one here, well, what can you say about that? I think this is probably my best looking shirt in the collection. The Japan 2018 World Cup shirt, courtesy of my missus who bought me this back in the day when we lived in Australia. Cannot fault her for that. Look at that, fair play. She knows a good shirt when she sees one. You lot are probably thinking, I thought you were neutral in Scotland. Why have you got a Celtic shirt? Well, it isn't a Celtic shirt, it is Yeovil Town. And let me explain why I've got an oversized Yeovil shirt. It's a little bit too big for me, but it was bought online by a mate of mine, and it's when I used to live in Australia. I had a FIFA career mode with Yeovil, on Legendary of course, and I eventually won them the Champions League. And my mate lived in England at the time, still does, and I lived in Australia, and he bought me a Yeovil shirt and had it sent out to me. I did the same for him with his Morecambe FIFA career, and he sent me a Yeovil shirt. What a legend. Yeovil Town, achieved by unity. I did used to live in Melbourne before I lived in Sydney, and that is why I have a Melbourne Victory shirt. Look at that. I do like shirts with a lot of sponsors and a lot that is going on, and I especially like shirts that have KFC on them. Now then, we have another Liverpool shirt coming up, and I think it's about time that I stopped getting players on the back. You may or may not remember this shirt. This is from the season after this, when we qualified for the Champions League. Look, I was so happy to be in the Champions League that I even got the patches. Used to be 5, it is now 6 of course. I'm gonna give you another 3-second count, see if you can guess who is gonna be on the back of this shirt. Ready? 3, 2, 1. It is Raheem Sterling. I think I should probably stop getting players on the back because every time I do, they seem to leave. Sterling and Coutinho. And I've got a Juve shirt. I've got a couple of other shirts at the back here, but next up I'm going to just show you my last one that I'm going to show you in this section of the video. Nobody on the back this time, which is probably a good thing because whoever I got would have probably left like the other two. This is the shirt in which Liverpool won the Champions League, and yeah, it's an absolute beauty. Look at it. So yes, that is my football shirt collection. Just a small handful of them anyway. I think I do have some more somewhere. My Bali United one's gone missing. Go back and watch some of my Asia videos from Bali because they have an amazing shirt with like 15 sponsors on them or something. And yeah, I'm a huge fan of those Asian shirts with all the sponsors and stuff. And I can't find it, which is so annoying because it's the shirt that they had when they won the league, and it means a lot to me, and the Bali videos I made mean a lot to me as well. So yes, anyway, I'm digressing. Next up, I'm going to take you through my programs, but before we do, I received the program in the mystery box, and it is a Celtic program from 2014. Now let's see who they were playing. They were playing Motherwell on the day, so this is something else that you receive in the mystery box, as well as the shirts and stuff like that. So who was in the team back then? They had Van Dijk, Virgil, number 5. There he is, Anthony Stokes, John Guidetti, Scott Brown, a stalwart still there of course. And yes, a program to add to my... Hang on. Oh, look at him. What a beautiful man. I might put that on my wall soon. But yes, let me take you through my program collection first. A box full of programs, and this is just a tiny few of them. So first off, a match I didn't go to, but a match that obviously means a lot to me as a Liverpool supporter. AC Milan in the Champions League. I used to collect programs and I'd buy them on eBay and stuff like that, and I have World Cup final programs and other Champions League final programs. But yeah, this is one that I couldn't not have in my collection, even though I didn't go to the game. Yeah, Istanbul. Classic. Next up, I'm going to speed you through a few of them and yeah, basically explain why I wish I'd have been vlogging as a kid before YouTube was probably even a thing, because some of the matches I went to, I hold with a special place in my heart. This is England v Brazil. I went there as a kid, 2007. It was the first game back at Wembley, and this man scored, I think, the first goal at the new Wembley. Ronaldinho was playing for Brazil as well that day, so I got to see Ronaldinho play in the first game back at the new Wembley. That is mad. Next up, again at Wembley, Liverpool-Cardiff. This is a game I was at, a final that I did go to with a mate of mine, and yeah, it was the first time that Liverpool had played at the new Wembley as well. So I went to England's first game and Liverpool's first game at the new Wembley. We'd been, me and my mate, to a load of the Carling Cup games that season, so we qualified for tickets in the final. We got them, and yeah, we went and we beat Cardiff on penalties. I'm so glad we won it, and yeah, got to see my team lift a piece of silverware, which was quite rare at the time. We didn't do that too often back then. Another Liverpool game at Wembley that I went to, the semi-final against Everton in the FA Cup. Couldn't get tickets for the final. The allocation was bigger for the semis, but yeah, couldn't go to the final. But again, Andy Carroll gave me a fantastic moment in that game with his header towards the end. Next up, MK Dons, one of my local teams when I was a kid. I used to go to a lot of their games. Who knew I went to MK Dons v Bradford City on the 6th of October 2007. Next up is a signed programme, and this is quite a intriguing match that I went to. Watford v Wigan. I went with my dad back in the day, 2006 this is from, and it was called off because of the rain. I think it's one of the only Prem games in history to have been called off because of the rain, and you might be able to make that smudge out there because it is signed by this man, Chris Kirkland. A young little lad like me getting big Chris Kirkland to sign my programme. What a bloke. This is a big programme for me. It was West Ham v Bolton. I went with a mate of mine when we were about 16, and yeah, it was good to see West Ham play at Upton Park, as it's no longer there anymore. Yeah, we're coming to a few of my Liverpool games now. I've got so many Liverpool programmes, but here's just a few. Liverpool versus Man United in the FA Cup in 2012. You can see a young Jordan Henderson there. Liverpool v Sunderland back in the day. I think this was one of my earliest trips to Liverpool, where me and my mate went on our own. We'd just turned 17 and we could drive up to the games. Liverpool v Man United in what was a emotional game. I think there had just been a big inquest into Hillsborough and stuff like that, so there was a lot kind of going on around that at the time. But yeah, Liverpool v Man United there, and then a Liverpool v Arsenal. And look, this is the era of games that I went to back before I moved to Australia, like when I was in my early 20s, and look, you can tell the era that I went to the games at when Stuart Downing was playing. Just a shame that I was watching Stuart Downing instead of Mo Salah, but there we go. And before we move on to the next section of the great memorabilia video, I guess you could call it, here is my Liverpool scarf, where I used to collect all the badges from all the games that I went to. Now look at this. Tell me if you've been to Burton away, Derby away. I've been to West Brom at home there, Spurs at home, Real Madrid at home in the Champions League, we lost 3-0. Basel at home, I think we got knocked out of the Champo that night. And yeah, there's a City at Wembley, the League Cup final that we lost. I went to that League Cup final as well. And the other League Cup final is around here somewhere that I went to. Hang on. Where is it? There it is, Cardiff, League Cup final. Hope you can see that. And then Chelsea away, Atletico at home, QPR, Bolton, United at home, Villa at home, the Dortmund game, what a game that was, the one where we knew Jurgen would become a legend, when yeah, both sets of fans were singing You'll Never Walk Alone. And here are some of the player badges that I used to get, £3 a pop, a little bit of a sad life I had back then. Someone's made an escape, I don't know who used to be there, there used to be someone there. But you can tell some of the players I had on there in the era that I went, Pepe Reina and Mignolet in goals, Skirtle, Martin Kelly, Lucas, one of my favourite players. I even had him on a Liverpool shirt as well. Again, I do have way more shirts than this, but yeah, there we go. Just some of my programmes and some of the matches that I've been to as proof that I'm not just a glory hunting fan. I do go to games and support my team as well. And so finally, before I show you some of the trinkets and scarves and balls and everything else that I've picked up along my travels more recently when I've had my YouTube channel. I'll show you the last part of the mystery box. Wait right there. So you also do get in the mystery box a selection of random trading cards as well. So look at that. I've got Neil Warnock match attacks. I've got a Hamilton player. I've got Jose Bosingua, Sergio Ramos, Zabaleta and Ivanovic. So yeah, the mystery box, what a brilliant idea from the Football Storehouse to do those. I think it's absolutely class. And yeah, do go and follow them on Instagram, but do also check out their website because yeah, if you do buy a mystery box, they'll be absolutely buzzing. I'm gonna get some brownie points and who knows, they might want to sponsor me again. Do go and check them out, give them a follow at the very least, and let them know I sent you. You'd be supporting my channel if you did. Anyway, yeah, onto the stuff I've collected more recently. Here we go. First up, my East Fife football. It's not often I go somewhere and get given a football of all things, but yeah, I think this was probably like a match ball or something that East Fife used. They have a huge collection of them because, like I mentioned in my East Fife video when they invited me down to look around their ground, they play matches there, they train there, the balls get booted off like behind one of the stands and they don't collect them, and they've just got a huge room full of balls, and they gave me this as well as, you would have seen this in a few of my videos, my old East Fife mask. Here we go, let's stick it on. There we go, look at that, I needed a new mask as well, and East Fife delivered. Anyway, yeah, still staying in Scotland, wait right there, here we go. Next up is my League One Champions Arbroath hat, which the chairman of Arbroath gave me, as well as the old Arbroath scarf. What a day I had at Arbroath. I even scored a goal when I was there. Look, I've still got the thing in it. I don't even want to take that out. The tag. There I am, Arbroath's biggest fan. But yeah, I had such a good day at their stadium. He let me in, the chairman, he met me, he opened the ground up, said just go about where you want, and I found a football there and I scored a goal in their pitch. So yeah, if you've not seen that video, do check it out. Next up, what do I have? Here we go, I've got a load of these, I won't dwell on them too much, but team sheet from last night's women's game that I went to, Glasgow City women against Rangers women, as well as Stenhousemuir against Edinburgh. I get team sheets at most of the games I go to. I've got Kelty Hearts one somewhere as well. A couple more scarves to show you. These are from two of my friends from around Europe. A mate who I knew from before my channel, but I met him out there. My mate Rick bought me an Ajax scarf when I went and visited him at Amsterdam. We went and did the Ajax stadium tour together. What a legend, honestly. He bought me a scarf, showed me around his club. And Miroslav, a guy who reached out to me when I was in Prague, sorry, to watch Sparta play. And yeah, he came along, he showed me his side of the ground, you know, he showed me what he likes to do, and which is basically just drinking strong Czech beer. And yeah, he also gave me a scarf as well as some stickers that I have somewhere as well, Prague Ultras and all that kind of stuff. And then, hang on, wait a sec, I've got more stuff here. I've just got tickets and loads of other stuff. This is just a tiny fraction of what I have. Bali United Stadium Tour. I mentioned Bali earlier with the shirt that I can't find. It's somewhere here, I just need to dig it out. But yeah, look, I was on the pitch. When you go to do the Bali Stadium Tour, they take a picture and print it out at the end, as well as other stuff you get there as well. But a meal was only like, I think it came to like £5–10, not even that, and you get a meal, stadium tour pictures, little stuff to take. PAOK Thessaloniki ticket, there you go, from my time in Greece. Panionios as well, a ticket from them when I went to see him play in Athens. The Johan Cruyff Stadium Tour ticket. You've got the Mestalla Stadium Tour, Valencia ticket. Ticket from Slovan Bratislava match. Look at that in Slovakia. This is bringing back some memories, I tell you. And what is this? This is the Newcastle Stadium Tour that I went to a little bit more recently, a few months ago now. Probably quite a few months ago now. And yeah, just other stuff like press passes and stuff like that. I've got an amazing collection of football stuff here that I've only just scratched the surface when I've shown you. A huge thank you to the Football Storehouse for sending me some bits that I can add to my collection. I'm buzzing with the shirts and the programme and the little football cards as well. It's quality. Please do, yeah, like I say, go onto their website, check out their mystery boxes and follow them on Instagram and Facebook as well. They've got some great content on there, as well as, yeah, just supplying mystery boxes and stuff like that. that. Yeah, please do like this video and subscribe if you aren't already. I've got some big videos coming up. I'm going up to Inverness soon and Ross County, Livingston I'm filming tomorrow. Where else am I going? Yeah, I've got some big stuff planned up until Christmas. As you guys know, I'm uploading a video every day until Christmas. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate all the support lately. Yeah, please do share my channel with someone who you think might like the football content. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.